Hi, my name is Brittany, and the child that I did my case study on is a 6-year-old girl who has a diagnosis of Williams syndrome. For the purpose of this assignment, I will be referring to the child as Hannah. So some of Hannah's strengths include music ability, extreme friendliness, imaginary play, and sociability with adults. Some of Hannah's weaknesses include poor motor skills, vision impairment, toileting and feeding difficulties, speech impairment, and self isolation from her peers. While Hannah does have great imaginary play skills, she becomes very upset if another child attempts to join in playing with her. So, this activity could actually also benefit Hannah as it could help her to continue working on socializing with her peers. And she will need to socialize with her peers for this activity because they'll be sharing materials. She is currently in a kindergarten class and needs accommodations to help her to make progress. So, some of Hannah's IEP goals that will be addressed during this lesson are one, in 1 year from now, Hannah will be able to write using a tripod grasp. Two, in 1 year from now, Hannah will be able to pick up small objects using the pincer grip with 100% accuracy. And three, in 1 year from now, Hannah will initiate conversation with another student during play or group activities. So I'll begin this lesson by having the students sit in a circle on the carpet. And I'll be having Hannah sit next to me since she has vision problems and also has difficulty with her concentration. So I'll first explain to the students that magnets will attract certain items and that magnets have an invisible magnetic field. And this magnetic field is a force that pulls certain materials towards it. Next, I'll show the students, I'll show the students that some magnets even attract to each other. So I will demonstrate by passing two magnets around the room so that the students can feel what the magnetic attraction feels like. So here are the two magnets that I would be passing around the room, and the students could just feel how they pull towards each other. Being that Hannah struggles with fine motor skills, she sometimes has difficulty gripping small objects. So, as our text states on page 246, fine motor skills involve more precise movements of the small muscles. Due to the fact that Hannah has low muscle tone, she sometimes drops objects when she's trying to pick them up using the pincer grip. So, she would be using 3 fingers for this object, so she should have an easier time with it. But being that I'm handing her 2 small objects when she tests the magnet, it would be beneficial that she's sitting next to me because if she struggles to hold them, I could help her hand over hand. I will then explain that I'm going to break the students up into groups of 2 or 3, and I've created 8 stations with an object for the students to test at each station. And there will be a magnet at each station so that child can put the magnet up to the object to see if they feel the magnetic attraction. So some of the objects that I will be using, so I'll have the magnets at each station. So one will be a can of soup, and the students will be able to test, but just like this, they can feel the magnetic attraction. Another object will be a glue stick. So the students will be able to feel that there is no magnetic attraction to the glue stick. Another object is, so it's a flat edge, so it's not dangerous, this screwdriver for the students to feel that there is a magnetic attraction. Another object will be tissues. The students will be able to see that there is no magnetic attraction to the tissues. And I also will have soap, and I will have a tin. So the students can test out different objects and see which object has a magnetic attraction and which one does not. So there will be a worksheet for the students to document whether they found the magnet to be attracted to the object or not. This will be the worksheet, and students will be told to write down yes or no. So